Woohoo! 3 videos for 1 meal. You know, I just realized I could upload this over a couple of days. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna turn up the heat on the sausages a bit. Oh, and look who finally decided to start bubbling. Now, normally people like to grill onions, and I can understand that. I just don't have a grill. I'm gonna add in the rest of this because the fluid's burning off a bit quick. These onions are just about done. In fact, I'll go so far as to say they are done. Don't need them overcooked. And some of them are just starting to brown up. Turn you off. See? Nice sheen on them. Look tasty. Smell pretty good too. Now that's going to go into our mashed potatoes, along with our bacon, later, as soon as the potatoes are done. So we're going to set those in a bowl to the side. And we're going to clean that pan since we don't need all of our attention on our food at the moment. Just get it. Eye on it. Now, because I know my camera quality isn't really good, here's an uncooked piece of onion. Hot. Sorry. Like I said, uncooked piece of onion. And next to it, one of the onions we just attempted to caramelize. See, this is what we're looking for. This, not. This is what we start with. This is what we should end with before, at least this, before we add it into our mashed potatoes. Nope, a little bit longer. Just checking the potatoes. They still need a bit to cook. Just eating some of my cooked bacon. Good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. That's good. You know what kind of bugs me? Those Geico commercials that go on YouTube that go, you can't skip this commercial because it's already over. And clearly the commercial is not over. Oh well. You can't skip this Geico ad because it's already over. I'm sorry. Cleaning this since we no longer need it. And I'm looking to keep busy. Excuse me? Nope, nope, nope. That needs to stay open. Need to clean the knives though. You want to see how bad this knife really is? There you go. Take a look. Take a look at that. This poor knife's been mistreated. I'm sorry. This is tragic, though. This is truly tragic. Do not do this to your knives. Your knives take care of you. They cut for you. They will cut anything you tell them to cut. If you hold a knife in your hand and you say cut that onion, with your help, that knife will cut that onion for you. I do realize I sound crazy there. Checking the potatoes again. Grab out the biggest chunk I can find. That looks like a fairly decent sized chunk. And see how easy it is to cut through. Fairly easy. And a bite test. Ha 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 ha. Oh god, that's good. Potatoes are done. Boiling. Whew, that was hot. So, we strain out the potatoes now. Woo, lots of steam there. There we go. Now, my mom would probably have an exact amount of milk you're supposed to add. She'd probably have the exact amount of butter, an exact amount of sugar, exact amount of salt and pepper. I'm not my mom. So, what we do, we cut about half of that little butter stick that we have there. Yeah, that looked good. Looks good to me. Kind of hoping y'all agree with me. Whoop. It tried to escape us. Not this time, butter. And we're going to toss that in there. We're going to take our sugar, mix it with our milk, because this is sugar in the raw that's a little bit more granulated than regular sugar, thicker grains, so you do kind of need to make sure it's broken down a little bit. We're going to fill that cup just about full of milk. As you can see here. And we're going to stir it a bit, try to get the sugar to dissolve a bit. We don't want a bunch of super granulated sugar in our stuff here. It's dissolving kind of slowly though. I may do a couple. No, I can't do a couple of cups of milk. I gotta get it to dissolve in this. Okay, we're gonna grab a little whisk here. No, sounds like our sausages are done. I'm gonna let them cook a little bit longer, so add some water to it. And I'm going to turn down that heat just a wee bit. Now you'll notice so far, everything I've cooked, nothing's gone in the onion, and I'm not given any precise temperatures. Every stove, every onion, they all have different heats. They all have different temperatures. You cook 3 different stoves at 5, you're going to get 3 different temperatures. Not every stove is the same. There's a difference between induction stoves, which essentially is magnets providing a bunch of heat by spinning really fastly or some hoo-ha like that. Those get really, really hot really quickly. You really have to watch your temperatures on those. Traditional stoves, that's the burner that you plug in that you can see. They can get pretty hot too, but they're more, it depends on what coil is put in. Same with glass tops, except glass tops, you can't change them. They are stuck like that. Unless you know how to get that glass top off without breaking it, which would be pretty cool actually. Okay, so I gotta get my sugar. Oh, well, I'm trying to break down my sugar. Put my bacon in. Bacon. Bacon. And my onions. Now, in case you're wondering what that sound is, I'm using a small whisk to try and stir up all the sugar to get it to properly diffuse into the milk. This would probably go a bit faster with an electric beater to get the results I'm looking for. But I have to make do with what I got. I really recommend using white sugar for this. Oh, it's breaking down, but it's breaking down slowly. Switch out back to the spoon. So that we can get the granules that are in the center and on the sides that I'm not getting with the whisk mixed up. Oh, that's going to be good enough. Good enough for government work. And we're going to pour this in with our potatoes. Make sure we get that sugar in there. At least some of it. Now, mix it all up. Now, normally this should be done with a masher. In fact, I'd recommend doing it with a masher. I just don't have a masher. And I think, because I thought we had one here. Guess not. Just one, I've seen one. And then again, we did have a knife with a wooden handle I'd like to cut up stuff with, and I don't see it either. Why, your knees must be tired from jumping to conclusions. I'm going to just set that aside as is. Leave them in the pan for now. Now I put too much milk. A little bit more on the creamier side than I wanted. Now, we're not done with that yet. Last ingredients to go in: pepper, and salt. Okay, here we go. Bring this over here. Or not? No, we're going to leave this over here. We're going to bring this over here. Right here. And not bad. I'm going to smooth this out. Like so. Now I'm not sure if bangers and mash is actually supposed to look like how I'm doing it right here. There's a lot that I don't know though. I'm man enough to admit that I don't know. And I'll even do you one further. I don't know how much. I don't know. Here we go. There's a lot of mashed potatoes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5. Und 5. Bangers. Ja. God, that sounds special. Normally, with this much mash, it should be spread out more. And there should be more sausages. But, here's our end product. Bangers and mash. Well, thank you for joining me today. And I want to wish you the best of luck in your day today.